The topic of depression is, in and of itself, a very touchy and honestly very hard to talk about subject. And I myself am not an expert on it. I can only tell you about my own experiences, but I'll try to keep this short because, I can only upload so much data to the website. So, my experience with depression started around the beginning of my teenage years. I was 13 or 14 and I had those normal feelings, like I was anxious, I was nervous, everything's new and changing, and I wasn't sure how to deal with any of it. But at first, it all felt completely normal, like it was something that everyone went through, like this was just natural. The longer it went on, the older I got, and I figured, why am I not done with this by now? Like everyone else seems just fine, am I just weak or something? And of course, naturally, that only made my depression worse. My depression grew into self loathing grew into self isolation, and very soon I was left alone with my thoughts, including the darkest ones I could muster. And there were times where I considered doing something that I couldn't take back. And I'm sure you know what I mean. Eventually, it got to the point where I just couldn't take it anymore, so I reached out. I talked to my mother and my father and my sister about it. Turns out, they were dealing with depression too. I'm not going to tell you exactly what because that's their business, but let's just say I wasn't entirely alone. I went to see a doctor. They prescribed some counselors to me, and now I think I'm doing much better. Whatever you're going through, you're not weak. Because everyone processes their own emotions and their own experiences in their own way. Just know that you're doing the best you can, and that you are loved and you are not alone. Do not isolate yourself. Thank you for your time.